Hello everybody. In last lecture, we studied about the hot and cold working of metals, and we had also seen the difference between the hot and cold working of metals. So, rolling is a process which is carried out when the metal condition is hot and the metal condition is at cold. Hot condition means you are carrying out that process above the temperature of recrystallization, then that is called as a hot working of metals. If rolling is carried out above the recrystallization temperature of metal and below its melting point, then that process is called as a hot rolling process. So in today's lecture, we are going to study about the rolling process. So this rolling process, if you look this diagram, there are two rollers. This is roller number 1 and this is roller number 2. R2 is a roller number 2 and this is the workpiece or billet. You are calling it as a billet or workpiece. This is the billet. This billet is fed in between these two rollers. When it passes, compressive force of the roller and the friction between this billet and this roller will plastically deform and reduce its cross-sectional area because of the compressive force and the friction between this roller and billet. So this is the working principle of rolling process. So what is the working principle of rolling process? That when you are passing a billet, when you are passing this billet in between these two rollers, it gets compressed, and because of compressive force and friction in between this billet and roller, there is you can convert this billet into various shapes. That is the basic principle of rolling process. In this, these two rollers will rotate in opposite direction. If you look at this is rotating in clockwise direction. So a above roller will rotate in anti-clockwise direction. Then and then, this billet will pass through this, and there is a reduction in cross-sectional area of the or reduction in width of this billet. If, if you see this, then this is the reduction in. So this is L2 and suppose the distance is L1. So if it is width at the beginning is L1, so at the last you are getting L2, and there is a large reduction in the width of the billet or work part or workpiece. So that is the rolling process. So number of rollers are used. This is the seat. The thickness of the seat is more at this end, but when you observe, the thickness of the seat is goes on reducing while it passes through the number of rollers. So that is the rolling process. So how you can define this process? The process of plastically deforming metal by passing it between rollers. So this is the basic definition of rolling, and this rolling is widely used as a forming process because there is no wastage of material. You are not wasting any material. That's why it is a forming process, which provides high production and close control of final product. The metal is subjected with a high compressive forces as a result of the friction between rolls and the workpiece surface. So there are basically two types of rolling. One is hot rolling, another is cold rolling. So these are the basic terminology used in rolling process: bloom, billet, slab, plate, sheet, strips. So what do you mean by bloom? So bloom is the ingots. First product of ingot is the product of first breakdown of ingot. The cross sectional area is greater than 230 centimeters square. That is called as a bloom. Then this billet is the product obtained from the further reduction of this bloom into billet. And this billet is further rolled, and if the area is greater than 100 centimeters square with a width of greater than or equals to 2 multiplied by thickness, then that is called as a slab. This is the slab. Then if carry out further rolling, then the slab is converted into plate, sheet and strips like that. So what do you mean by plate? Plate is the product with a thickness greater than, the thickness is greater than 6 millimeter. Then that is called as a plate. If the thickness is less than 6 millimeter and width is greater than 600 millimeter, then that is called as a sheet. And thickness less than 6 millimeter and width is less than 600 millimeter, that is called as a strip. So these are the basic terminology used in rolling process. Now there are two rolling processes. One is hot and cold rolling process. Another is cold rolling processes. When you are carrying out above the recrystallization temperature, then that is called as a hot rolling process. If the process is carried out below the recrystallization temperature, then that is called as a cold rolling process. So the initial breakdown of ingots into blooms and billets is generally done by hot rolling. This is followed by further, that is, this billets is converted into plates, sheet, rod, bar, pipe and rails. Cold rolling of metal has played a major role in industry by providing sheet, strips, foil with good surface finishes and increased mechanical strength with close control of product dimensions. So when hot rolling is used, when breakdown of ingots into blooms and billets, then hot rolling process is used. When you require close control over dimension and cool surface finish, then cold rolling process is used. So hot rolling occurs above the recrystallization temperature. So difference between hot rolling and cold rolling. Blowholes and porosity eliminates in this case, but in the cold rolling, there is a porosity and blowholes. In hot rolling, better ductility and toughness you can obtain. In this case, better dimensional control is there. In this case, you obtain a good surface finish in cold rolling, but in hot rolling, you are not able to obtain the good surface finish. Some decarburization, surface decarburization, resting of the surface will be there. Not good surface finish you obtain in the hot rolling. In this case, ductility decreases, not improved. So these are the various. In this hot rolling, less force is required. In cold rolling, more force is required. So more powerful equipment is required in cold rolling, and less powerful equipment is required in hot rolling, as similar to that of hot working of metal and cold working of metals. So this is the basic block diagram of rolling. Is a metal forming process in which metal stock is passed through one or more pairs of rolls to reduce the thickness and to make the thickness uniform. So in this case, the thickness of this bar is reduced while passing through these two rolls. These two rolls are rotating in opposite direction. This process is used to produce sheets, strips, bars and rods. So it may be hot or it may be cold rolling process. Thread rolling, if you are going to manufacture screws, bolts and other fasteners, so you are using the thread rolling process. So threaded parts are also manufactured by this. This is the diagram or sketch or picture of that rolling mill, thread rolling mills. So job is there and two dies are there. Those are producing a thread on the work part. So thank you. This is all about the rolling process. In coming session, we are going to discuss about the various types of rolling mills. Okay, thank you.